You guys are welcome to today's sports podcast on Studio 357. All right, so we have a couple of topic and agenda to discuss about concerning the recent UEFA semi-final first leg. So I'll start off with you, Sheriff, with the Arsenal PSG match. Can you give your recap on that match?
It was a good game. It was a very tough game for both sides. I mean, Donnarumma on the day was very, 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 very good. I mean, we also saw the saves that he made in the game, and then these are what makes this stage of the Champions League very interesting. You know, the individual brilliances from the players are what everybody looks ahead when these kind of fixtures are coming up. I think Arsenal struggled to find the net in the first leg at their home. I don't know, at the beginning they tried to use some funny tifos to scare PSG. Some really ridiculous tifos. I mean, in the Champions League semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain, who has also never won it before. It should have been more fierce than it was. So I think it was a good game. And then Dembele too is also just adding to his Ballon d'Or position. I think on the day too, he had a very, very good goal in the opening minutes of the game. And then I think the second leg is not going to be anything surprising. I expect PSG to also, in their home at the Parc des Principes, I expect PSG to dominate the game and probably get a goal or two and then go and meet whoever qualifies in the Inter.
Yeah. So it means you are tipping PSG to be in the finals.
Yeah. With this Arsenal team, I don't trust them. I was supporting Arsenal because I wanted Real Madrid to be out. That's why I was supporting Arsenal. It's not like I really like this Arsenal team. I just wanted Madrid to be out, and they did that. So right now, I don't know. I can't do anything about them. So they should fight their own fight, which I think they are not likely to win.
Okay. Yeah. So, Derry, would you say Thomas Partey's absence was felt in this Arsenal game?
Yeah. Obviously, you could see that they needed someone to control the midfield, just like what he did against the Madrid. So at least Partey's absence was felt during the game, if you observe very clearly. Yeah.
What do you think? With Odegaard, it seems he's been off throughout the season. What do you guys think? Is he having a good season or
he's not? He's not. Partey is the heart of Arsenal's midfield.
Yeah,
right now.
Moment, yeah.
You can see from the previous game they played against Madrid how angry Rice was when he got that yellow card. I mean, it was unnecessary yellow card, and then Rice really got angry with that. So I think Partey's absence is one of the reasons why. You see his ability to just control the game, take the ball from the defense, move up a little bit and find his fellow teammates. I mean, he's just so good at that. And I think it was something that they were lacking.
Yeah, they were missing. For high-profile matches like this, the tempo is always high. So you need a player that will slow the game, and then you have to reorganize yourself and then move forward. But you could realize that all the players were just moving according to the rhythm of PSG. You need someone to slow the game, reorganize yourself, and then you move on. But that particular component was missing. So going on to the second leg, I'm very sure you have to write things properly, and then probably they can qualify over there, probably.
Well, are you tipping Arsenal to qualify?
For now, you can't say PSG has qualified. Anything can happen. Just like how they eliminated Liverpool in England, Arsenal has the potential to do the same.
Oh, interesting. It seems Arsenal is very confident and composed when they are playing that way. Look at the match against even Real Madrid. They looked very confident and composed, and then that gave them that lead to that 2-1 lead.
Yeah,
okay, but anything can happen. It's a semi-final, but we watch to see that interesting game. So let's move on with the Barcelona Inter Milan. That 3-3 thriller was a superb performance by both teams. So let me start with you. So Sharif, with that game, give your comments on it.
Yeah, Barca Inter. It was a classic semi-final game. I think anybody that missed the game should go and watch the game all over again. It was very interesting. I mean, with the goal from just like the first minute or second minute, I was like, oh, okay, let's see. Coming to the game, I felt like this Barca team were too, should I say young and inexperienced to match these Inter guys. I mean, when you look at the Inter guys, come on, just say, I could be anymore. Like, and they are very, very, very experienced. And when you look at the way they play too, they play very, very organized. When they're attacking, they attack together. And when they defend too, they defend very well with their 5 back. You could see. So it was a very interesting game. When they scored the first and the second goal, I was like, oh, that's all for Barca. They're just going to run over Barca. But hey, Lamine Yamal, bro.
Charlie, that guy.
If Lamine Yamal doesn't win 1 or 2 or like 5 Ballon d'Ors, like
Charlie,
I would be very, 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 very upset. I'll be very, very sad with this thing called football. Just like what happened to Neymar. I mean, the guy is he's so good. He's so good. You just can't hate him. He is so good. He doesn't stress on the ball. Look at his age. Look at
17. Yeah, 17 year old.
I mean, 17, bro. Look at what he was doing to DeMarco.
Bro, Bastoni.
DeMarco on the day.
Charlie.
I mean, the guy he's so relaxed.
Yeah, very composed.
He's so relaxed. He's so relaxed. Like nothing is going on. He's just having fun on the pitch. And I think he did very, very well. And then Inter came back to score. You realized both of, like, 2 of their goals were from set pieces, which Dumfries put in the net. And then Barca came again to get. It was 1-1, and then Inter got a goal, and then I think there was a wonderful pass from Pedri, and then Rafinha brought the ball out for Ferran Torres to just tap into the net. It was a very, very beautiful goal, a calculated goal. Very, very beautiful pass from Pedri. Inter came back to score with another set piece, and then Barca again with a brilliant strike from Rafinha got an own goal from Jan Sommer on the day. It was so interesting. I mean, blink twice and then you miss like a lot. It was interesting just from the start. And then,
the whole 90 minutes were.
But then they go away and then go and play at Inter's home. It's not going to be easy, but I want Barca to win. Yeah.
Oh, that interesting. So, Derry, let's focus on Lamine Yamal performance this season.
Okay.
Can we compare his achievement this season, or let me say his skill and talent this season to Lionel Messi?
I think it's too early for us to compare the statistics to Messi. It's too early. Because during the days when Messi was coming up, you had players that are really good in the Barca squad. So it's very difficult to break through when you are that young. But looking at his age now, there's no special player, or let me say any big name or top player at Barcelona. So it's quite clear, definitely he's going to start and play more games. So comparing him 100 games with Messi, it's not, now you're supposed to do that. Let's wait for him to also get to maybe 25, and then we can start bringing out the statistics to compare him between Messi. But for now, it's too early. It's too early.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's all about time and then consistency for Lamine Yamal so that he can reach on that level. But for now, it's too early. I agree with you.
We have to relax for the boy to do what he needs to do.
All right. So, what would be your expectations on the second leg? Barca is going away.
A quick one on the match itself. I mean, anybody that paid to go and watch the game really didn't lose anything. I mean, they are supposed to even charge them more. It was just a beautiful goal and then a brilliant game that we watched yesterday. And the score line was also very fair. None of the teams deserved to win. The 3-3 is just a fair reflection of the game. We are going to win and qualify in Italy.
Interesting. Let's shift our attention to EPL now. So EPL is finally, I think we have like 4 games to spare. Is it 4 games to spare?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, okay. So we will have to do a quick one on who deserves the spot on this Premier League team of the season for this season, 2024-2025 season. With the goalkeeper department, who do you think deserves the spot over there?
Okay, so for the goalkeeping, I'll go for Liverpool. Liverpool's goalkeeper. You know, mostly when they are doing this award, they mostly look at the team that won the league, and then the impact of the specific players on the team performance.
So you are tipping on Alisson to be number 1?
Yes, Alisson.
So I was seeing either David Raya or Marcels of Nottingham Forest, because you could tell that Marcels has a more clean sheet than Alisson, and then Raya comes second.
Okay.
So but he has considered less than Marcels. So I was looking for these two, but not Alisson. But you have a good point also over there.
I would also pick Alisson.
Yeah. Alisson will be there probably. He has a higher percentage.
Yeah.
All right. Since Liverpool are taking the trophy, right?
Exactly. So what are you winning? What are you winning with your performance?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. True. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So let's move to the right back and left backs. Who deserves the share?
Right back for me will be Aina. Nottingham Forest. He's been very, very good this season. You know, he has pace and all that. Can do some serious tackles too. And he's been a vital part of this Nottingham Forest team this season, and that's why they are where they are. So I would go for Olaina.
Yeah, I'm sure. I also go for him as well, because I mean, Nottingham Forest, their performance is I don't know whether to say it's underrated because of their position on the league, but their performance is very, very good. So I'll go for him as well. Yeah.
Is Trent also a prospect?
No. This season, no Trent. I mean, in the latter part of the season, he was filled up with the Madrid transfer, and I don't know.
Yeah.
No Trent for me this season, honestly. No Trent.
Okay. What about your left back?
Okay, my left back for this season will be, somebody will say I'm being biased, but it will be Josko Gvardiol in that left back position.
Who?
Josko Gvardiol of Man City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Josko Gvardiol of Man City this season. He has been so good. I mean, Man City haven't been there, but they are there now. He has been good. Especially when he comes up front to, give those passes and score those beautiful goals. Defensively, he sometimes makes some pretty bad errors, but personally, I would go for Josko Gvardiol.
Okay, so I'll share a little bit of sentiment with Josko Gvardiol as well, because though Man City are not performing well, but I think this is the first season and the performance is not that bad. But it's going to be difficult for him to be part of the EPL 11. So for me, I'll go for Fulham, Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think his performance is quite okay. Yeah.
He is the only defender with the most assists, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. So let's move to our two centre backs. Who are you going for, Derry?
Oh, obviously, I'll go for Van Dijk. Yeah.
Big Veg, and then Gabriel of Arsenal.
Yeah, same here too.
That's for me. Big Veg, no doubt, no debate about it. Big Veg is always Big Veg. Solid guy. That's why he has extended for the club. Solid guy. And a very good captain too. I mean, you would say that if you are picking Big Veg, then Konate should go along with him. But for me, I think Gabriel
also deserves.
Gabriel of Arsenal has done so well. I mean, you got to a point that as during Arsenal's corners on L that he was the main target.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was just scoring all the corners. I was like, what the fuck? So for me, I'll go for Gabriel.
So, do you agree with him? Big Veg and then.
Yeah, I'll do the same way. Yeah.
Solid. All right. So, our midfielders. So, three midfielders. You mentioned three midfielders, and then we move on. So, who deserves that spot? Derry. Let's start with you, Derry.
For the midfielders, I'll go for Alistair.
Okay.
Of Liverpool, yeah. Because they are winning the league at least. One of my favorites, Odegaard as well. So,
Odegaard, wow.
Yeah. Odegaard, are you sure?
Yeah.
This season, Odegaard. Not
Derry, you explain. So
I'll go for Alistair, Odegaard, and then Bruno from Newcastle. You know, Odegaard performance is not up to the level that we expect him to be, but I think he has made a lot of
really. Okay, so do you think Odegaard has performed better than Bruno Fernandes this season?
You know, we established a premise that when you win the league, where is Fernandes and Man United? That is the issue now.
Interesting.
But there are some.
You can perform up to any level, but then what?
But listen, there are some individual performances that are so clear for you to see.
Exactly.
Team na bomba player, you know,
Yes, but collectively, wait my bonning in but what did the team achieve?
But you could say Odegaard also didn't achieve anything, just second position. That's it.
They've qualified for Champions League. That's an achievement. Where is Man United? Man United is battling a relegation. Just recently they escaped. So I'll choose Odegaard over Fernandes.
So, all right. Shane.
Okay, so if I'm to build a team from these leagues, from this season's Premier League, I would go for my CDM will be Thomas Partey of Arsenal. He will be my CDM, and then my CM will be Gravenberch of Liverpool this season.
Yeah, sorry.
And then my CAM would be Bruno Fernandes. I was thinking Cole Palmer, but at some point he was off. He was off.
There was no.
Up until now, he's still off. Yeah, up until now, like 12 games or so, he hasn't scored the goal. Exactly. So I'll choose Bruno Fernandes in that position.
So you see why you want to eliminate
Odegaard this season. I can even choose De Bruyne over Odegaard this season.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, Odegaard this season.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
he's not been there.
Odegaard seems to be off this season.
He's a very, very good player, but this season in particular.
So you just said it.
Divine has
Yes,
had
because
impact
because
in this
because
team
Palmer
that Odegaard
Palmer
has had.
haven't scored some in some few
No.
games. That is why you are not choosing him.
It is not about scoring goals and all that, but
So yes, mention that.
yes, I know that's
Yeah.
not all it is about. But sometimes you know how a player plays, right? And then you know the time that he is not playing the way he's supposed to play.
Exactly.
Odegaard is not playing the way he plays his football this season. And that's just it. So I'll choose Bruno Fernandes over him.
Okay.
Let's move on. Let's move on to our front three. Who leads the attack and then our wingers. Let's start off with Sherry.
Okay, so my 9 up front, my striker would be Isak this year, and then on the right wing, Mo Salah, no doubt.
No doubt.
And on the left, I was thinking, but I think I'll put Mbeumo of what's the name?
Brentford. Okay.
Yeah, Brentford's Mbeumo there.
Surprising.
Yeah, it's been surprising to you.
Mbeumo.
Yeah, he's been so good. He's been so good this season. He's been so good, and then that's he's the one I'll prefer.
No Haaland for you this time around.
You see, Haaland is a striker, and in this particular season, I'll take Isak over him. Isak has been very, very good. But on any day, like if I'm to choose a striker for my team, I'll take Haaland. But this season, when you look at the performance and all that, I'm going for Isak.
Yeah, I think Isak's performance has been phenomenal this season compared to that of Haaland. Yeah. So I'll go for Isak, and then I'll go for the person who was contending the Ballon d'Or as well, Mohamed Salah. And probably I'll go for Nicolas Jackson of Chelsea as well.
Your surprising squad.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm really surprised you have Jackson in your team.
Today you've come.
Why Jackson?
Why Jackson? You're a Chelsea fan.
No, I don't support Chelsea.
Okay. So why Jackson? It's surprising.
Why Jackson? Well, you see, his performance is appreciable compared to probably I think Haaland. Yeah. So I'll choose Nicolas Jackson over Haaland, but then I'll put Isak and then Salah and Jackson.
Wow.
So Nicolas Jackson performed better than Haaland this season.
Oh yeah. You know, if you want to hold Haaland for his previous performance, I mean, you could say that. But what he did last year.
No, I'm not talking about previous performance. I'm talking about this season.
He didn't perform.
You think Jackson has played better than Haaland?
Yeah.
Wow. How many goals has he scored?
Oh, given the circumstances,
I don't know, but like 20.
You know, just as we said that Palmer just stopped scoring for some few games, you're not picking.
No, but you see, in this case, you can. Okay, the American now they still out the machine. You know,
that's what you say.
Strikers use goals. No, but strikers use goals. You understand?
Exactly.
Score goals.
We definitely use goals for strikers.
It comes with the passing and all that. You understand? But with the striking, it's goals. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, when you score the goals, I mean, you should also contribute to the team's improvement of performance. It's not just about.
So Haaland doesn't.
Oh, Haaland doesn't.
So Nicolas contribute to Arsenal than Haaland does to Man City.
Oh yeah.
Like this season.
Yeah. Let's take someone like Rafinha, for instance. He can do the defensive game for you as well. You get the fact here.
Okay, sure, continue.
If
the coach see one anymore, we'll see Umbridge.
Well, that one too is there, but then it's a collective.
He's a striker, bro. He's a striker. That's what the coach has told him to do. Just be there. The crosses will come in. That's not his role. That's not what Pep has assigned him.
Why is it now most of the coaches are now looking for keepers who can also play the ball? They're also supposed to keep not to play the ball.
Yeah,
That's different. Every coach, and listen,
It's not different.
Every coach and what they demand in players in every match.
You should support the team in other
very
ways.
different. It's very
just
different.
about scoring the goals.
I think that would be another topic for another day. With this.
Okay, that's what you tell me.
Yeah, it will be another topic for another day. So let's wrap up with this.
Hello.
Let's wrap up. I think we are all done with our.
That one. 11. Forget time, then talk about.
Okay.
What you talk, I know the about.
I'm sorry about what you talk.
Alan in his first season has like 20-something goals in his first season.
That's okay. So coach of this season, Premier League. Derry.
I think I'll go for Annette. I mean Liverpool coach. The way he organized the boys. You know, when Klopp was leaving, I mean there was a little bit of chaos in the team, if I should say. But when he came, he's been able to manage the boys so well.
Okay.
And he won the league in his first season. So I mean he needs to be awarded for that. So I'll go for him.
Okay. Yeah. So Sharif, your coach of the season. Charlie, I think I will agree with you with picking Ancelotti as the coach of the season as well. So with him, with Ancelotti being the coach of the season, I think he deserves it for the fact that he didn't get the chance to. I don't know whether he didn't get a chance to include more players to his squad, but he was able to manage the squad that he has, and then he's shown consistency in all games, and then he has improved the boys as well. If you look at a player like Gravenberch, I think he has improved in a lot in that position together with McAllister pairing with that midfield position. I think he's done a good job, and then they've been productive so far. So Chef, I was saying, would you agree that Ancelotti should be the coach of the season?
Ancelotti, no doubt. You know, coming into the Premier League in your first season to win the Premier League, I mean, only a few coaches have done that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then to do that, I mean, that's incredible and that's commendable. So he deserves it.
Sure. Yeah, he needs to be applauded for that. So our final topic, we will go to La Liga. Let's talk about Real Madrid. I think Carlo Ancelotti seems to be exiting Real Madrid. What do you think will replace Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid? Shaif?
Madrid. I'm loving the way they are suffering now, but I think honestly, I'm the happiest man with this their results. I'm very, very happy. I think the top candidate, which we all know, is Xabi Alonso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's the man. He's the man tipped for the job. But recently, I heard Jurgen Klopp also being a candidate, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know if he can come back and then hold the team as big as Real Madrid. Xabi is the one that they should give it to at this moment, you know, with the fact that he's done so well with the Bayer Leverkusen team from last season up until this season. I mean, this season they've not really been there, but I think they are second on the league, and then if he gets a better squad, I think he's going to do well. So yeah, he deserves it.
Right. A follow-up question to you, Sheikh. So, do you think with the system that Xabi Alonso has is a 3-back system, do you think he should implement it at the Real Madrid team?
Well, he's the gaffer, and if he comes and then he looks at the players and their strengths and their abilities, and he thinks that will be the best for him and for the team as a whole, he should go for it. I mean, who am I to say that he shouldn't? Like, if he looks at the players at his disposal, the defenders, as well as the midfielders and everybody on the pitch, and he feels like the three-back system would be best for Madrid. He should try it, and then he should go for it. Yeah.
Derry, do you agree? Xabi Alonso replacing Carlo Ancelotti, or do you think any potential?
First of all, I don't even understand why Carlo is leaving. Is it because of the performances he's had recently?
It's from the board, probably Perez or something, because it seems Perez is not supplying what he needs, because he really needs players.
So Carlo is the one wanting to leave, like he's the one that wants to leave.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
All right, so I think we heard of Xabi Alonso's name last season, but for some reason he couldn't come. I think it's too early to give a team like Madrid to Xabi Alonso. And we are all witnesses to what happened to Xavi at Barcelona. So I'll just wish they give it to Klopp, and then when Xabi Alonso built his CV quite well, he can come for the team. But for now, what is really worrying the team is beyond Carlo Ancelotti. That's why he wants to leave. And you can't bring two giants and expect them to play very well, like Vinicius and then Kylian Mbappe. You need someone who is much experienced so that he can manage these two players so they can deliver. So for me, whoever they hire to do the job doesn't really care for me, but you should go for Klopp because he's experienced and he can manage the players quite well compared to Xabi Alonso.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right. So thanks for tuning in, and always stay with us for more in-depth analysis, match reactions, and then expect more insight.